Emma sat by the window, watching her best friend Zoe ride a brand new pink bike with shiny ribbons. "Wow," Emma whispered. "I wish I had a bike like that." Her birthday was just a week away, and that bike was all she could think about. Later that day, Emma told her mom, "If I don't get that bike, I'll be really sad." Mom smiled and said, "Sweetheart, happiness isn't just about getting new things." Emma frowned. "But it feels like it is." Mom hugged her gently. "Let's try something fun this week, something different." The next morning, Mom handed Emma a small glass jar and a stack of tiny papers. "This," she said, "is your jar of joy. Every time something makes you smile, write it down and put it in the jar." Emma raised an eyebrow. "Even little things?" "Especially little things," Mom replied with a wink. Emma wasn't sure at first, but she gave it a try. That afternoon, she played with her little brother Liam. He fell while running, and his hat flew into the air and landed on the dog. They both burst out laughing. She wrote, "Liam's hat landed on Rocky the dog. We laughed so much." Into the jar it went. The big day came. Emma ran to the table, eyes wide with excitement. There was a gift waiting, but it was not the pink bike. It was a set of art supplies, colorful paints, brushes, and a sketch pad. Emma's smile faded. "No bike? Mom kneelt here. No bike, but a gift to help you create your own magic." Emma said nothing. She didn't want to cry, but her chest felt tight. Later, Emma went to visit Mr. Green, the old man who lived next door. He had gray hair, a loud laugh, and a garden full of sunflowers. "What's wrong, Sunshine?" he asked. Emma told him about the bike and the gift she didn't want. Mr. Green chuckled. "You know, I once wanted a train set for my birthday. I got socks instead." Emma laughed. "Socks? Yep, but those socks kept my feet warm while I played outside and made my own fun." Then he pointed at his sunflowers. "See these? They grew from tiny seeds. Joy grows from small things too." That night, Emma sat at her desk and opened her new sketch pad. She drew Liam, Rocky, and the flying hat. Then she drew Zoe's bike. But she made it rainbow-colored with wings. She smiled. Then she wrote, "I drew a flying rainbow bike. It made me giggle." Into the jar it went. The next day, she painted a picture for Mr. Green, a big sunflower with a smiley face. He loved it. Mr. Green laughed so hard at my silly sunflower into the jar. She kept adding, "Liam shared his last cookie with me. Mom let me stir the pancake mix. Zoe and I played pretend pirates." The jar was filling up, and so was Emma's heart. One day, Zoe came over. "I'm bored," she said, pushing her bike aside. Emma grinned. "Let's draw flying fish on the sidewalk." They spent hours laughing, drawing with chalk, and making up stories. Zoe said, "You always come up with the best fun." Emma looked at her half-full jar and smiled. Happiness doesn't come from the things you have. It comes from what you feel and share. A month later, Emma's art was everywhere. On the fridge, the walls, even a small painting hung in Mr. Green's house. On a Saturday morning, she opened her jar of joy. She and Liam read every paper out loud. They laughed, remembered, and hugged. Mom said, "Do you still wish for that bike?" Emma thought for a second. Then she shook her head. "No, I have everything I need.